Hi, my name is Carly. We are a part of the Kingdom Hoofbeats 4-H Club from Orleans County. Our action exhibit is called Galloping Through Careers, where each of us will be telling you about a different career in the horse industry. I chose to learn more about being a professional farrier. I had chosen this profession because I wanted to learn more about how important it is for my horse to see the farrier and what the process to becoming one is like. After doing some research and a short interview with my local farrier, I have learned a lot about being one. What a farrier generally does is trim and balance hooves and shoe the horse if needed. A farrier on average will trim 15 to 20 horses a day, depending on multiple factors. Some pros to being a farrier are being able to work with horses every day, meeting many new people, and being able to control your own schedule. Some cons are scheduling can get stressful and difficult, and the strain on your back is hard. A horse has to be seen by the farrier every 6 to 8 weeks. This depends on how fast the horse's hooves grow, if they're doing a lot of strenuous work, or if they're even out in work. If a horse does not see the farrier, then their hooves will end up growing very long, like this picture here. This will make your horse unbalanced and will eventually hurt the horse. There are some times where your horse might have to see the farrier outside of their regularly scheduled appointments. This includes if your horse pulls a shoe, if their toe is severely cracked, or if there's a significant amount of the hoof broken off. To become a farrier, you will need an education. However, you do have a couple different options. You can go to a college such as Cornell, a trade school such as the Kentucky Horseshoeing School, or you can do an apprenticeship with a certified farrier. There are lots of tools a farrier will use depending on what they're doing to the horse. Nail clinchers, hoof stand, horseshoes, nails, horseshoe hammer, hoof knife, hoof pick, and nail clincher, nippers. Next, Abby will tell you about being a vet.
Hello, my name is Abby, and I will be talking about equine vets and their field of work. I chose this profession because I wanted to learn more about equine veterinary medicine. Through my reading and my research, I've learned the importance of equine vets and their practice. I have also learned the importance of getting a strong education before going into that field. They talk with trainers, owners, nutritionists, and other professionals regarding the health of horses and to address any emergency situations. This profession is incredibly important for horses' health, performance, and for their safety. Without vets, certain crises or emergencies involving a horse could become much more dangerous without treatment. If you neglect to call your vet for these certain situations, it can lead to much bigger problems for the horse. It is very important to prioritize calling your vet if something is wrong. I learned from interviewing a local vet, it is recommended you get your horse vet checked at least once a year, and maybe even more than that depending on your horse's health condition. To be able to become a vet, you need a Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, DVM degree from a college or university. Some ways to gain experience are by pursuing opportunities like internships, volunteering at animal shelters, or working at farms. Some tools vets use are stethoscopes, thermometers, ray machines, and ultrasound machines. Next, I'll pass it over to Penelope, who will be talking to you about nutritionists and their field of work.
Hi, I'm Penelope, and I will be talking about equine nutritionists and their field of work. I chose this profession because they aren't a very recognized job in the horse industry, and it seemed like a different and interesting job. After researching and looking through professional websites and a short interview with our local nutritionist, I have learned a lot about how important a nutritionist is. A nutritionist helps horses get correct nutrition for their age, breed, and activity level. They work with horse owners, trainers, and vets to develop feeding programs that will benefit the horse. This job is incredibly important for a horse's health, performance, and overall well-being. Proper nutrition impacts everything from muscle development, energy levels, to digestion and disease prevention. Some problems if you neglect seeing a nutritionist are deficiencies in essential nutrients like potassium and calcium, overfeeding leading to obesity and laminitis, also imbalanced diets that can cause muscle issues or digestive problems. It is recommended by veterinarians that you should be seen by a nutritionist as often as twice a year. To become a nutritionist, you need a minimum of a bachelor's degree in animal science or veterinary medicine, followed by specialized training and experience is required. You can gain experience by doing hands-on tasks by working in the equine field, such as internships, volunteering, or working in stables and farms. Some tools they use are forage analysis, scales, weight tapes, and calculators and software. There are are a lot of other jobs in the equine industry that are also very important. You can find them on a list on our trifold. Something we would do differently would be able to see if we could shadow the professionals we interview to gain a better understanding of what their day-to-day schedule looks like and to get more hands-on experience by working in the various fields. Thank you for your time and listening to our presentation. Are there any questions?
Your list of professions includes hot walker. What is a hot walker?
The question is, what is a hot walker? A hot walker you will see at a racetrack, and they will take the horse after it's done racing, walk them around so that they don't become ill from being hot and sweaty while standing around.
Will you guys be doing any hands-on experiences this summer?
The question is, will we be doing any hands-on experiences this summer? I think yes, we will try to.